So we're just waiting for the big day now, the 23rd of August, where approximately at 6:04 p.m. in the evening, Chandrayaan 3 the mission is expected to conclude, hopefully with a soft landing on the lunar surface. Chandrayaan 3 is just one step away from landing on the moon's south pole region. It is set to land on the moon on the 23rd of August at approximately 6:04, like we said. And this is, of course, the build-up to that big moment. Two deboosting processes have already concluded successfully, and now, of course, the lander is on its way towards the lunar surface.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 5 seconds.
Lift-off normal, Sivan tracking.
India's space program is hoping to soar higher, riding on the wings of Chandrayaan 3.
8,000 LVM 3M4 rocket.
See, by Chandrayaan 3 success, definitely it will give one big thing for India, a technology for soft landing on a celestial body.
To reach another planet and have a soft landing can be the beginning of human space exploration at a later stage if you need.
India's first lunar mission in 2008 put Chandrayaan 1 in orbit around the moon and found water molecules in lunar soil. 11 years later, Chandrayaan 2 was only partly successful as the lander crashed, but the orbiter, ISRO said, yielded Discovery-class findings.
Chandrayaan 2, unfortunately, the last part of the landing got into a problem. Otherwise, it would have been very great. That one is all being rectified in Chandrayaan 3. So it is a multiple set of changes which have been done on the Chandrayaan, that payload alone.
For Chandrayaan 3, ISRO scientists went back to the drawing board. They decided to go without an orbiter and cut costs by a third compared to Chandrayaan 2. The separate propulsion module is carrying a payload called SHAPE. While propulsion module will stay in orbit, SHAPE will look for signs of Earth-like habitable planets.
By landing at the near South Pole region, where not explored region, unexplored region is landing, and carry out the science there. So the Chandrayaan 3 mission is expected to bring something new scientific findings.
Yet the big takeaway will come from a successful soft landing on the moon. It will put India on top of the league of the select nations capable of landing an object on the moon. The soft landing of the Vikram will affirm ISRO's technical prowess, demonstrate the ability to conduct scientific experiments on the lunar surface, and gain knowledge of the chemical composition on Earth's satellite.
The rover will go around, take very close pictures of the objects there, and more than that, try to map the mineralogy using some of the sensors, and try to look for some seismic vibrations and so on. So it's a very important experiment, scientific experiment, as well as demonstration of our technical capability.
The achievement of Chandrayaan 3's objectives, besides bringing laurels to ISRO, could be the force multiplier for India's space industry. Bureau Report, Times Now.
Now, ISRO just put out a tweet some time back, and it said that Chandrayaan 2 orbiter has formally welcomed the Chandrayaan 3 LM. Two-way communication between the two has been established. The MOX now has more routes to reach the LM, and it also tweeted that the live telecast of the event will begin at 5:20 p.m. IST on that day, on the 23rd of August. Let me, in fact, go across to Dr. Ajay Lele, consultant at MP ITSA. Thank you so much, Dr. Lele, for speaking to us. Tell us about your own expectations in the build-up to the 23rd of August. How confident are you that this mission will be successful?
I think now only 2 days are left. And if you travel the history says around 14th of July when the mission was first launched, everything has gone as expected or as programmed or as desired by ISRO. There could have been a few takeaways also from this mission, particularly the propulsion module got separated and now lander and rover are on their own towards the journey towards the moon surface. Interesting aspect is that this propulsion module has got a particular sensor called SHAPE, which is going to look at the Earth from the point of view of how the humanity is able to establish itself on a particular planet. Because subsequently, these observations will help ISRO to understand is there a possibility of various other planets which are there, not only in our galaxy, but otherwise also, that based on these types of observations, can we have some amount of conclusion that which could have been habitable planets in the past?
Dr. Lere, we're actually having trouble with your audio. We'll try to patch you back once again to give us your expert view on the build-up to the soft landing on the 23rd. But this exercise, of course, has been planned very meticulously, and ISRO scientists are more confident about its success this time round. Two procedures of deboosting have already concluded, and now, of course, we're waiting for the soft landing on the 23rd. Let me, in fact, go across to Mr. Swaminathan, who joins us on the phone line. Mr. Swaminathan, what are your expectations ahead of the 23rd? How confident are you?
It's a great technological marvel to land this lander in a predetermined place and at a predetermined time. We hope and we should pray for its soft landing. I just had another question, whether we can use this technology to get rid of some of our detractors in enemy countries and remove them from those locations. Thank you.
So that was Mr. Swaminathan. I'm not sure we can do that, Mr. Swaminathan. One, of course, might condemn the kind of remarks that have come from certain quarters, but one would argue that they have the right to free speech as well. So we're, of course, very proud of our scientific fraternity, and we're all looking forward to the 23rd, when the soft landing is expected to take place at 6:04 p.m. We also are joined by Mr. Subramaniam from Chennai right now. Yes, Mr. Subramaniam, tell us about your hopes and expectations in the build-up to the 23rd, and how confident are you yourself that this particular mission this time round will be successful?